Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we uncover the hidden stories buried within financial filings. Today we're rediving into a recent filing that gives us a peek into a new player in the digital asset investment world, and let's just say their name gives away their game. Stick around as we decode what went down on the 9th of October, 2025. Before we dive in, if you value unfiltered insights directly from company documents, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And if you are looking to connect with other finance geeks and discuss these filings, our Discord community link is in the description below. You will not want to miss out on the conversations happening there. So, what is the scoop here? We are looking at Grayscale Ethereum Mini Trust ETF. Yes, you heard that right. This isn't a company that has been around for decades, but rather a vehicle designed to give investors exposure to Ethereum, but in a more accessible exchange-traded fund or ETF format. Think of it as a mutual fund, but for Ethereum traded just like regular stocks. This report is essentially announcing the official start of certain key administrative agreements for this trust. Now, what does this filing actually tell us? Fundamentally, it's about the operational backbone of this new ETF. This report details the signing of a fund administration and accounting agreement. This is critical. It's like hiring the accountants and the support staff for this new investment fund. They brought on BNY Mellon Asset Servicing, which is part of the Bank of New York Mellon, a very established and large financial institution. They will be handling the day-to-day administrative and accounting tasks for the Grayscale Ethereum Mini Trust ETF. This agreement became official on the 9th of October 2025. Essentially, they are setting up the shop to manage investor money and keep the books clean. And because they are entering into this new shiny agreement, they also had to wrap up an old one. This filing also notes the termination of a previous fund administration and accounting agreement. This makes perfect sense when you upgrade your systems or get a new service provider, you close out the old contracts. So, the old agreement, dated May 22, 2024, has now been terminated as of the 9th of October, 2025, the same day the new one kicked in. It's a clean handoff, ensuring there are no gaps in these essential back-office operations. What is interesting here is the listing of securities. The ETF shares are registered and will be traded under the ticker symbol ETH. This ticker is obviously very well known in the crypto space, directly referencing Ethereum. It's being listed on NYSE Arca Inc. This is a major stock exchange, which signals a move towards greater mainstream adoption and acceptance of digital asset investment products. For investors, this means they can buy and sell shares of this Ethereum ETF through their regular brokerage accounts, just like they would with Apple or any other company's stock. This is a big deal for accessibility. Now pay attention to this next part. Grayscale Ethereum Mini Trust ETF has checked the box indicating it is an emerging growth company. What does this mean for you? It basically means they are a newer company and are allowed to follow some less stringent reporting requirements compared to older, more established companies. They have elected not to use the extended transition period for complying with new or revised financial accounting standards. This suggests they intend to keep pace with current accounting rules, which is a good sign for transparency. Let's circle back to this fund administration and accounting agreement. While the filing doesn't give us the juicy financial numbers in the tables themselves, it highlights the critical infrastructure being put in place. Hiring a reputable firm like BNY Mellon provides a layer of trust and legitimacy. For investors looking into digital asset ETFs, knowing that the fund's operations are handled by established financial institutions can be a significant factor in their decision. Making it is not just about the price of Ethereum, it is also about the trust and security of the investment vehicle itself. Now, let's talk about the bigger picture here. The launch of an Ethereum ETF, especially one listed on a major exchange like NYSE Arca and managed by a sponsor like Grayscale, is a significant development. Grayscale is already a well-known name in the digital asset investment space, so this move expands their product offerings. The fact that it's an ETF means it's designed for traditional investors who might be hesitant to directly buy and hold cryptocurrencies on exchanges. This bridges the gap between traditional finance and the digital asset world. The potential impact is substantial. More accessible investment vehicles can lead to increased capital flowing into the digital asset markets. This could indirectly influence the price of Ethereum itself, and indeed the broader cryptocurrency market. However, with this increased accessibility also comes the responsibility of thorough due diligence. Investors need to understand that even though it is an ETF, they are still investing in an asset that is known for its volatility. So, what is our take on this filing? It doesn't give us a deep dive into financial performance, because this is more of a launch and setup announcement for an investment product. However, it signals a clear direction for Grayscale and a growing trend in the financial industry. The appointment of a major player like BNY Mellon for fund administration is a solid indicator of a commitment to robust operations and regulatory compliance. The main risk, as always with digital assets, is the inherent volatility of Ethereum itself. But from an infrastructure and operational perspective, this filing paints a picture of a well-planned launch. The opportunity here lies in the potential for broader adoption of digital assets through regulated investment products. This is a step towards making cryptocurrencies more mainstream. In conclusion, the Grayscale Ethereum Mini Trust ETF is making its operational foundation solid by partnering with BNY Mellon. This is a positive sign for the legitimacy and seriousness of this investment vehicle. While we do not have financial performance data to analyze in this specific report, the strategic move itself is noteworthy for anyone watching the intersection of traditional finance and digital assets. Alright, that is our breakdown of this Grayscale Ethereum ETF filing. What is your take on the growing number of crypto-related ETFs hitting the market? Do you think this will lead to more mainstream adoption? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps us out, and subscribe for more deep dives into the financial world. And don't forget to check out our Discord in the description for more great discussions. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode of Corporate Decoder.